Strap yourself in
because we're set up, switched on and ready to go.
You are watching and listening to Chris and Leicester LTIDtv on YouTube and your favourite podcasts.
And now, here's your host.
Right, Chris.
All right. Hello. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good day. Good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome along to Leicester LTIDtv. Just covering myself there with all the options. Welcome back. Tantalising thirds this is. Because this is the third show today. I think I'm one below the man that's joining me in a minute, who I think may have done 4, if I'm not much mistaken. We are is nodding his head furiously in the green room there. It's the big one, really. The two, probably two of the favourites, along with Holland and Sweden. And that is Germany, Spain, sorry. Spain, of course, beat Finland 4-1. Took it with her. Easy. I mean, Finland went ahead after about, 50 seconds, I think it was, but Spain got back. And I didn't see this, but I have just seen some of the goals on catch-up. And Germany 4, Denmark 0. I tell you what, after the game we saw this afternoon, please, God, just let this be exciting. And I don't think it's going to be boring between these two teams at all. What I do ask you to do as well, if you don't mind subscribing to me there. If you're not on YouTube, get over to YouTube, Leicester LTIDtv. Please subscribe. We do a lot of Leicester City content. Obviously, we're a Leicester channel. But we also do a hell of a lot of non-Leicester stuff, especially with it being off-season. We do Premier League quizzes. We've got all the England women's games that we can cover. We are doing. So please give us a subscribe. And if you do need any retro shirts or vintage football clothing, go to www.3retro.com. 3retro.com, and you can get all your, you can get Leicester, you can get Premier League shirts, you can get Bundesliga, La Liga, with it obviously being tonight. You can get international shirts as well, so the likes of Barcelona and things like that, and of course England and Germany and everybody else there. Great selection. I get all my shirts from there. I have to be honest with you. So tonight it is the big one. Yes, and I don't just mean me, because I am the one that ate all the pies. Well, I have to be honest with you, I only ate half the pies because the gentleman who ate the other half of pies is here. Dan,
hey.
How are you?
I'm full.
Full, yes.
Oh, but thanks again for having me. I had a nice little break. Yes. A nice little break from now since 2:00. But thanks for having me back again, Chris.
No, it's nice. Well, yeah. Hang on, what does it say here? Say it's nice to have your guest. It's nice to have your guest on the show. It's nice to have you on the show, my guest. It is, of course, Dan. And for those of you that don't know, it is absolutely well known on this channel now because our goal celebrations are supplied by Diddy Dan. Yeah, didn't get much. Exactly, yeah. He did model for it. Didn't get much use in the game earlier. 90 minutes of my life I won't get back. I'm not going to lie. At 0-0, it was the most boring game I've seen. At 1-0, it was the most one-sided game without a goal that I'd ever seen. It was 19 shots, 5 on target. I mean, I'm not having a go at the women's team here, because we see it every day in our leagues, don't we, Dan? But to have 19 shots at this level, whether you're ladies, men, under 19s, under 17s, and only have 5 on target is just not good enough, is it?
No, is it? It just goes to show, how bad that game were. I kept tabs on it. Wish I hadn't. It'd have been more entertaining. It'd have been more entertaining. Just, I don't know, watching paint dry, watching Burnley even, Chris. I'll beat you to it before you end up saying it.
Yes, I'm just watching here, and the linesman, I'm sorry, get out the effing way. You're in the tunnel. Don't know what she's doing, but she's blocking the Germans coming out. Good God, woman. Who the hell do you think you are? Are you the ref? I don't know, but you look stuck up. I mean, she just stood there. And as the players are trying to walk past her, she's in the way. They've got to go round her. Jesus Christ, woman. Anyway, it was an awful game. Finland are on the way home, which I'm disappointed in one way because I like the shirts, but pleased in the other way because the shirts might come down cheaper now that they're no longer in the competition. Yeah, I mean, those are the teams. I don't know how well you know the teams. I'm not even going to attempt to sort of ask you if they are any changes or is it as expected.
No, I mean, the German side's gone pretty attacking. You've got Svenja Huth and Alexandra Pop up top, who both play for Wolfsburg.
I thought you said poop.
No, you've got Pop, who to be honest with you, is both of them play for Wolfsburg in the German division, but they also are teammates playing alongside each other. And at the other side, obviously, you've got I don't know how you pronounce her last name, but Clara Bull, I'm guessing, or Buell. But she plays for Bayern Munich. In that forward three, it looks decent, really, compared to 4-3-3 for the Germans, and it's a 4-1-4-1 for Spain with just the one up top. It's going to be interesting again. We only saw between England and Norway the other day. We thought that were going to be a close game. Both teams on 3 points. Yeah. Similar to this one, both teams are on 3 points. So we're going to get another 8-goal thriller, if not more. Let's see.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with Sheila, but she hasn't got a picture in the Spanish team there. And this is showing us 4-5-1, but I think sometimes these you can look at different platforms and get the same team with different formations on.
Yeah, that's true.
Niall, good evening. How are you? This game is massive. I believe it's 2 of the faves to win it, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Up there, like I say, with Sweden and Holland. They are the 4 favourites, not giving England a chance. Hopefully a goal feast, an entertaining game. Well, we had a goal feast yesterday. Another game like that would be lovely, wouldn't it, Dan?
Oh yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. I expect this one to be a bit tighter though. The German defence are pretty good. I mean, you've got Heinrich at the back for Germany. Catherine Heinrich, she's decent. She, 30 years old. She's been with the German national side for quite some time. So I'd expect a good defensive performance from the Germans, to be fair tonight.
Yeah. And who are you going for?
Well, I had upstairs, obviously, from my collection of football shirts. I had a Sevilla shirt and a Werder Bremen, and I've gone for Werder Bremen because I think that the Germans will win tonight. So
are you sure that's what the W stands for?
It is. It is.
Yeah, okay, I believe you. Well, this is going to be interesting because I am.
You turn it on its side. If you turn it on its side, it's Pac-Man pissed.
Ah. I believe you. I don't play those games. But I tell you what, You're going for Germany. I actually am going for Spain for no other reason than I just hate the Germans.
See, when it comes to male football, yes, I understand. But in this, I don't know. I think the Germans have got something about them in this game.
Well, I mean, both teams scored 4. I don't think Spain will let one in early doors again. That's probably just giving it the kiss of death. But yeah, with both of them getting 4, this will probably be like a tight 1-0 or something.
More than likely.
Finland going home, like I say, I'm not too. Well, they didn't deserve to win. Like I say, when you know you go into the second game, knowing you've lost the first game, you've got to win, you've got to provide something. Denmark went for it. All right, their finishing was awful, but they got the goal that counted. Finland, it was like they didn't accept that. Oh, she was a lineswoman. I thought, yeah, that one that was in the way. And the referee is French. That could be interesting.
Right.
And yeah, we've just seen that now. It's just come up on the screen. And now it's a Werder Bremen top, as Dan just explained, that he's wearing. So, yeah. What was I going to say? Sorry. Northern Ireland are going home. I think they can go home with their head held high. It was, they've only been professional sort of 6-7 months.
Yeah.
It was the first competition they'd been in, and I think just being here was good enough. Had they got through, it would have been beyond their wildest dreams, I honestly think.
Yeah. I think it's great that they're even involved in it. They'll take that first of many and obviously try and push on and kick on from there. They'll learn from the mistakes, and they'll come back stronger. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, we've got 3. Oh, what were they doing then? The old status quo, head banging the Germans. That was a bit dangerous. They're all sort of going like that in the circle. It's like you're going to bang your head in a minute.
All nutting each other.
Yeah, 3 bookings to the Germans. One, I think, 3 players from Germany are on a yellow, and one from Spain. I do wish she'd been called Poop up at the top. Then she'd had a bad game. But anyway, we're about to kick off. Be interesting. I mean, I must admit the game early. Total and utter respect to who was it who played earlier? Finland and Denmark. Both took the knee. They both took the knee. So apart
this
from
one
England's
hasn't.
Game, they have you've got them kicking off already, have you?
Yeah.
I've still got them all stood up.
On the iPlayer, they've just done the head banging. On the TV, they've just done the.
No, they didn't. I'm surprised and disappointed in UEFA. I mean, I know, I did that show last Friday about racism, sexism, and homophobia within the game, and I'm disappointed that UEFA are not making these women take the knee. I mean, like I say, England, Norway, and the Norwegians, and England, Austria, the Austrians both took the, all took the knee. And I say early on, Northern Ireland haven't even been taking the knee. I think Austria did when they played Northern Ireland. Neither of these teams did. And yet it's these teams that have, abroad that have got a worse racism problem than England in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree with that. I don't really know. As I say, we can get too much involved into it all, and it takes it all. It takes away, the fact that there's a football game. I understand that obviously, it's something that we in England have adopted and started doing. And as you said, other nations have been doing it as well. But for me personally, I think if they're going to do it, do it. And as you rightly say, if it's a tournament where they talking about discrimination and sexism in football and things like that, then maybe make them do it, as you said. But let's not take it away from the football. Let's not take it away from the football, because it's an easy subject to take the football away from.
Oh, it is. But I just think UEFA bottled it again. I think they could have come out here and said, because UEFA, we've seen it in Bulgaria and these places.
Oh, Germans are in. The Germans are in, and it is.
Do we get Diddly Dan ready?
Get Diddly Dan ready, because Germany are 1-0 up.
Wow. What is it?
The keeper.
Oh, come on. I mean, come on.
The keeper's had a mare there.
The keeper has had a mare, definitely. She's had a whole evening's worth of mares. Rule number 19 for Germany?
Yeah, that's the one. Bull, however you want to pronounce it.
Diddy Dan, come in a minute. We need you. Oh,
that's bad. That's terrible keeping. But great composure by Clara Bull to take a time, take an extra touch, ram the last defender.
What was she doing?
You've got to be annoyed if you're the Spanish keeper right now.
You got to hang your head in shame. I mean, it was. She's trying to pass it to a player, and the German player is between her and the person she's trying to get it to. Where the hell is it going to go? She's number 13, and she did make a mess of it.
It was at this moment he fucked up.
She did. Let's be honest. She did. But
she did. Typical Spain, Sandra Panos. You can always rely on a Sandra to mess things up.
You can. Spain.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Charlotte, good evening. How the devil are you? Welcome back.
Hope you're well, Charlotte.
I'm trying to think of what score you went for. I can't remember, but I went for Spain. So I'm having what I like to call these days. I'm having a Charlotte. Don't forget, if you're new here, if you're watching and you're new, please give us a subscribe. And Dan's details are in the show. Are in the details below. And please give him a subscribe as well. Because
much appreciated.
Yeah. Otherwise, he'll cry. Niall, fair point. That what's the keeper doing? I'm a goalkeeper, and would never in a month of Sundays I would do that. I mean, it is the passing. Some of the passing that I've been watching in this tournament has been embarrassing.
Questionable. Questionable and embarrassing. I totally agree.
Exactly. On the subject of the poll, you can come in now, poll. Come on in. You don't have to wait outside any longer. Germany, there's a poll going on in the chat. You can vote. It's got 5 votes so far at the moment. Germany, 60% of votes said Germany will win this. Only 40% agree with me and say it's Spain. Charlotte said she went for 1-2 to Spain. Oh, God, if I'd remembered that, I'd have gone for Germany. I know it. I'm going to have to write that down. Right. Charlotte. Germany 1-2 España. Scott, good evening, sir. How the devil are you?
Oh, is that an early booking? No, the referee's just pulled it back for the free kick, but I thought there might have been a booking there. It would have been a bit of a soft one to give, to be fair.
Yeah. She did look like she was going for a pocket, though.
Yeah. German pickpocketers.
Maybe she just had an itchy arse. I don't know. It hasn't been a dirty competition. I'm going to say
To be
that.
fair, Chris, we all know what those German women are like. They're very hairy. They're very hairy armpits.
I don't think there's any need for that. That's very, very sexist, Daniel. And I think you should apologise to the ladies.
I'm
in
just
the chat.
jealous that they've got more hair than me. That's all it is. It's jealousy.
Well, I don't believe it.
You better believe it.
Well. This is Leicester Till I Die TV. I don't know who this other guy is that's just ignoring that's in with me.
Who's that?
Is the woman hater that's in with me tonight.
I don't hate women at all. I'm a lover, not a farter, Chris. You know that.
Watch us on YouTube. Listen on your favourite podcast platform. Or ask your smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow, and join in now.
Indeed, indeed. So it's still 1-0. 7 minutes gone on mine, and how long's gone on yours?
8 minutes on the box and 6.5 on the air player.
Yeah. Good evening, Helen. How are you? Welcome along.
Hope you're well, Helen.
Scott. Who are you going for? Helen. Who are you going for? We've got 7 votes, and it's the Germany's extended the lead even on my own vote. Germany are winning 71% to 29. Let me just.
I must say, Chris, I have just been over to your channel and pressed Germany as well. So
have you? Well, he won't let me vote because it's my bloody channel. So I'm gonna add 25% onto whatever Spain is on.
So at least you and Charlotte have voted for Spain.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. I say it won't let me. It won't let me. So we've got Dan. Well, Dan's going for Germany.
Yeah.
I'm going for Spain. It's pretty
And
open.
then after that, I'm going for a lie down.
And Scott's going for Spain. Good man, Scott. Are you feeling better, Helen? You did have a bit of a moment earlier in the earlier show. I do hope you are feeling better.
Oh! Have a watch of that, Chris.
Oh, Spain through. Round the goalkeeper, she's going to miss it. Yes. I knew she was going to miss it. No.
Wow.
No, calm down, Charlotte. Calm down now. Come on. Don't get too excited. It was side netting. I mean, it was a great... She should have... I mean, let's say, like, okay, she's got 1, 2... Oh, I mean, that touch to take it round the goalkeeper was disappointing.
It's such a heavy touch. A heavy touch. And she's given herself so much work to do off the back of it. She was nowhere near the keeper. The keeper had already dropped.
There's been no chipping of the keeper in these competitions, apart from England.
No, either that, a fake shot, and then take it round with a slight touch, maybe. But no, just an absolute heavy touch. To be fair, I think even if she had got it on target, the German defender could have potentially cleared it off the line. But
yeah. But she should have.
We'll never know now.
She should have scored. Charlotte, I can only say this to you.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
I know you love the meatballs. What a let off for the Germans. Good evening, Rene. How the devil are you, sir? Welcome along.
Hope you're well, Rene.
He's gone 4-0 to the Germans. Whoa. I don't know how I'm these no price, guys. I'm actually I'm going to go for a scoreline here. I'm going to go Germany 1, Spain 3.
Ooh.
Yes. Ooh, Mrs.
If we're picking scorelines, I'm going to say 2-1 Germany.
I'm going to go 2-1 Germany, right?
Yeah.
Scott, what's your actual score? And oh yeah, Helen's feeling better. Good.
Brilliant.
Charlotte?
When you went, it reminded me when you were a kid and you get into a bath and you realise it's too hot as you sit down. And as a bloke, it's not the nicest feeling, is it?
It reminds me of Gina G.
Just a little bit, it does. Yeah, I can understand. Just a little bit.
I'll open the door, mate. You walk through.
Set me up for that one. I like that, Chris.
You Eurovision fan, you.
I love it.
Spot. Scott is going 3-2 to Spain.
I actually had Gina G, who are just a little bit on a cassette when I was younger.
Well, I'm surprised it wasn't like S Club 7 doing a cover of it for you, or was it Steps? I can't remember which one.
Can you see that I'm embarrassing myself now about saying I had Gina G on cassette? There's a pictorial evidence of me with an S Club 7 album. It's my music library doesn't really do me any favors.
Kate, good evening. How are you? Welcome.
She's
along.
back again, is she?
Welcome along to our newest mod. Welcome along there, Kate.
Oh, has it come up as she's a mod? Because she was saying to me earlier, she said, I don't know whether he's put me as a modder out yet.
Yeah, it's showing. Well, she's got a spanner next to it, so it either means she's a spanner or she's a mod.
She's upstairs. She's not in front room with me.
Okay. Just a headache. Well, do be careful. Do be careful. Turn all the lights off, Helen. She does like Charlotte does like her Italian meatballs. She's half Italian. I'm presuming the other half is English, Charlotte. We know your mum's Italian. I'm presuming your dad's English. I know I shouldn't presume, but I'm just guessing.
What's that?
Oh, this is I'm sorry. Already, the commenter for the show has gone.
Okay, of course, it's going to be Kate with something stupid. Of course, she can't help herself.
You usually have some sort of tool next to me. Well done, Kate. Well done, Kate.
Oh, well held.
Helen, yeah, Twitter is bad. You do know, Kate. You do know, Helen, that you can actually on your Twitter go on and ban words that you do not want to see. So you just go on, you just type the words in, the F word. Oh, shot from Spain. The German goalkeeper down to her right collected it easily. And yeah, you can actually, you're getting, Charlotte, you are suffering here from premature celebration. Please keep that under control. But no, you can on Facebook and on Twitter. You can go into settings, just type all the words that you don't want to see, the F word, the C word, the B word, however words you want, and you will not see any posts or anything that have got those words in them. Even if it is, somebody else's chat. So I might go on to Dan's and there's a long conversation and I'm going through the conversation. One of his mates said, oh, come on, just F off, It will not show that. I would have to click on it and say that I want to see it. So you can control it like that, Helen, on Twitter. And I don't think they publicise that enough, to be honest with you.
No, I agree. They should promote the fact that you can ban words.
Yes. Yeah. Rennie's saying we should keep the windows open for Kate. Kate's asking which windows. Well, certainly not the ones on your advent calendar. It's a bit early.
I'd be a bit worried about I'd be a bit worried about the windows that Rene's got open on his computer, to be honest.
I tell you what, I bought an advent calendar the other year. By the time it got to the end of the month, I was freezing with all the windows open.
Hey.
Indeed, I have to give myself one of those. So we are just gone over 15 minutes into the game with a long free kick from Spain. What a good ball into the box, but headed clear by the Germans, and it is still 1-0. Your thoughts on the first 15, Dan?
I'd say it's been a very sort of midfield battle. Obviously, apart from the drama early on where Sandra Panos has basically just put it on a plate for Bull to finish, and there's not really been anything other than that. Oh well, I say that. Obviously, Spain had the chance trying to round the goalkeeper. We've had a couple of chances. We've been entertained to a few of those, but so far a pretty even affair, even with the scoreline at 1-0.
Well, you say that, and I'm surprised a little bit of this. But possession, it's 20% Germany and 80% Spain.
Oh, Chris, have a look at that. That were close. Oh.
Well, yes. I think we can definitely say it's a case of when rather than if.
Yeah, Spain are definitely growing stronger into the game.
Yeah.
And I think that if Germany are to win this, they need to kill the game early, similar to how, we did against Norway, the same way that France did to the Italians. Sorry, Charlotte. But, the longer it stays at 1-0, the more the Spanish will be thinking, right, let's get a foothold in this because there's scope to get back into it because they are really pushing on for it now.
Yes, indeed. But like I say, they've got the possession. They've had 2 shots, 3 now compared to Germany's 1. So they're not sitting back. They're coming for this Spain. Mamma mia, Charlotte! Exactly.
I'll be back in just a second, Chris.
Yeah, Jordan. Good evening, sir. How the devil are you? Welcome along. Thanks for joining us. Helen's asking overall, what do you think of women's football? Has it progressed? What more does it? To be honest with you, I mean, it's early days yet. For example, the Northern Irish team have only been professional since January. I think you've got Sky back in the Premier League within England for women. BBC are showing all of these, with England's games being on the main BBC One. And I think it's a case of time. These things, you're not going to suddenly invent a women's league or bring in a women's league with sponsors and it shoots up straight away. It's going to grow. Germany through here. No, Spain come over and clear it. So yes, it is good. And I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, I guess I'm finding it frustrating because I'm thinking, these are sort of national teams. They shouldn't be giving the ball away, etc., etc. But I suppose the gap can be quite big between some of the teams. Although, say, Germany's fifth in FIFA's world ranking, Spain are 7, so it should be, quite a close game. But no, Germany, no, Spain getting in in the way. I think they just need to. I mean, they are taking a lot of pot shots. All the teams are distant shots, hoping, and they just don't, just shooting it straight into the defenders. But yeah, I mean, every game I've watched, apart from probably the one earlier today, has been a really, really exciting game. Finland was so disappointing earlier on. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Germany, she's all the way through. And she stopped it going out. No, she hasn't. It has gone out for a corner.
Sorry about that, mate.
That's all right. Don't worry, mate. Anytime.
I had a Wolves fan message me earlier asking me to send a 3-minute clip regarding, obviously, the sale of Nathan Collins. So he just asked me for all my details so he could
No
put
worries.
links to me channel.
John Wayne, good evening. How are you?
Well, John.
What was that yesterday? England blew Norway off the pitch. We did. John, obviously you want Germany to win. What do you think the score is going to be? You are winning 1-0, obviously, at the moment. The Bournemouth fan is in. We've got the Bournemouth Massive in.
Evening, James. Hope you're well.
Good evening, James. I got the right club this time. And everybody's saying hello and take care, Renee, and everything else. So we'll leave those. James, you're asking for the join link. This is actually sort of on my channel, not Dan's, but I only have the 2 on at the moment. I tried it with 3 the other day, and it's only the second time I've done it with 3. I did the Leicester Arsenal one with 3, and it gets too many, to be honest with you. You end up talking over each other, and everybody's on a different time. 2 being on different times is fine, but Germany have looked ordinary so far. I agree, Charlotte. The goal, let's be honest with you, I could have scored that, and I make Finland look like Brazil. So that's how an easier goal it was. So yes, they do have, they do definitely look ordinary. Spain now 70% possession to Spain, and I can see that. 1 corner each, 3 shots for.
Still here, just topping up the drink.
Yeah, no problem. 2 for Germany. We are 23 minutes into the game and no bots yet. We had all the bots earlier. So I apologise if we didn't clear them quite quickly enough for you all, but they are a little bit naughty. So Germany trying to get forward, Spain dealing with it. Ping pong up in the air at the moment. It's keepy uppy time. Spain back to the goalkeeper. Now, Man United. What am I saying? Yeah, Helen, talking. No wonder you had a headache earlier. What the hell? Man United B, C, D, E, F team 4, Liverpool 0. And I've got Man United is finishing well below you next season. But I was well surprised. Mind you, that probably was a more interesting game than Denmark-Finland was earlier, which was probably the poorest game we've seen so far this tournament. Apart from that, they have been very, very exciting games, and I've got to be honest with you, I've enjoyed all of these games, with the exception earlier. More the punch out there from the Spanish goalkeeper. Should have really have caught that, but I just can't get rid of it. Spain at the moment. Yeah, they've all been better than watching sort of England in the Nations League in their last 4 games. So give me women's football all the time at the moment.
It's been great watch though, hasn't it, Chris?
It has. I mean, I didn't say the one game I've missed so far is Germany when they beat Denmark 4-0. I did miss that one because we had a separate show. And just in case anybody is tuning in on Friday, because we're obviously at 9 o'clock on Friday, we do the debate show. That will not be happening this week because obviously England are playing on Friday. So there'll be no debate show this week, but it should be back again depending on sort of how far England go soon. Why she didn't catch that, the goalkeeper, I do not know. But
I'm guessing Louise will be back with you on Friday.
Yes, she will. Yeah.
I'll be in sunny Shrewsbury.
Well, somebody's got to.
I'm just going to give an head count really to see how many Burnley players are left.
And what they're wearing. But there will be a watch along on Saturday for Leicester's trip to OH11 in Belgium, our sister club.
Should be interesting. Could be a good game.
It's going to be better than losing to Notts County. Although, in fairness, the second leg was our academy team, our Papa John's team, if you like. Free kick to Spain here. Let's see if they can do something.
Seems to be taking ages.
That is a weird tattoo that girl has got.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. That would have hurt.
See, I don't know. For me, I've got a little tattoo behind my ear, and that was the least painful tattoo. Just here, yeah.
Just here.
I've
it
got
comes in and it's cleared.
I got an exclamation mark to support mental health. It was really for that. Not an exclamation mark. Sorry, a semicolon. To obviously say that a sentence. It just goes to show that your sentence is never stopped, and you should always sort of symbolise that with mental health. So that's why I had that one done.
Did it hurt?
But no, not at all. That was the softest one out of all the tattoos I've had. That was the softest one. However,
you're into bone, aren't you?
Yeah.
Spain coming away here. Has she lost it now? Passes it over for a cross. The far side. Come on. Oh, you can't get it under your feet, woman, for God's sake. And then kicks it straight across. Oh, we're back to the old Lay's advertising because it's European games, not Walkers. And I don't. I mean that she should have controlled that and buried it, shouldn't she?
Yeah.
But
yeah, she should have done.
You like women's rugby union? Do Leicester have a women's rugby union? Because we've obviously just won the Premiership. Well, we won the Premiership twice because we won the Premiership and then we also won the playoffs to say we had definitely won it.
Speaking of Leicester and women's football, Chris, obviously Jonathan Morgan opened his account as a Burnley women's manager with a 9-0 win.
Did he? Wow.
He did.
Who are you playing?
Swindon Town Ladies.
Right. I don't know how good they are, what leagues they are both in.
Looking at the scoreline, probably not very good.
That's fair. I can't argue with that.
You should feel honoured tonight, Chris. I was tempted to go to Padiham to watch Burnley's under-18s face Padiham in a pre-season friendly, but I thought, no, it's my time with my father, and I will accept. So,
guys, if you are watching tomorrow, there won't be a match coverage tomorrow at 7:00. I am going to be interviewing Rodri Giggs, Ryan Giggs' brother. We're going to be talking Salford, Man United, and Wales, and his hopes for next season as well. So Rodri Giggs tomorrow at 7:00. In fact, I'll tell you what I will do, because I'm kind and I'm lovely as a person, human being. Let's just find it. Here we go.
Chris is on the lookout.
Rodri Giggs interview. If anybody wants to click on and click the reminder, the notification bell, 7:00 tomorrow, which is right between the two games. But
not being funny, Chris, but you're too good to your supporters. You are.
I know. I say that to myself every day. And don't forget, just as a quick reminder, try and keep the chat on topic for what the show is about.
Spinner in. Oh, I just lost it. No. Where the bloody hell are you playing that to, you dozy mare?
You do like swear words, don't you?
Who?
You.
I said dozy
what a
mare.
what a shame she missed it. Would have been the better thing to say.
What did I say?
Dozy mare was the second bit. I'm not sure what you said the first time.
I definitely didn't swear. I definitely didn't swear.
First half an hour gone. How would you sum that up?
As I said, pretty much similar to what we said earlier. Spain are growing into it. It's just about trying to carve the chances. They've been unlucky, really. It seems when they get forward, they panic a little bit.
Yes, yeah.
Which is not going to help, especially when your team's already 1-0 down. So, yeah, I'm
68% possession to Spain, but they've only had one more attempt than Germany, which basically I think
this could be one of them games, Chris.
Yeah.
I mean, Christ, yeah. I've watched Burnley for many years where they've ended up with, 32% possession to the opposition having 68, and we've ground out a 1-0. I hope it's not going to be one of those games where we've already seen the goal of the game and we're just sat here now for the rest of it.
Yeah, it would be quite funny
who knows?
Because Mike's coming in later, so we've missed the goals.
I wonder how Cardiff Newport's getting on. Actually,
I know. I think it was 0-0 when I popped in earlier. Oh, hang on, I'm about to be cut off.
You're about to be cut off?
It's not that remote control. It's that one. Oh, Spain. Ooh. And again, Spain are in again, and another one to end up on the space shuttle. I think they're going to. I don't know if Spain are going to end up regretting this.
No, they may do. The longer this goes on, the more they'll panic, and we'll have to see how they do get on. But some news for you, Chris. Poole Town are currently losing 2-1 to Bashley in a pre-season friendly.
Wow.
I've just realised, I didn't realise that Poole, when you know how they have the abbreviated names as 3 letters.
Yeah.
Obviously, Poole is poo.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, that's offside.
Come on, Spain.
Got to be offside.
Is it in the net?
No, corner.
And I don't think it was. I think it was very tight. Let's face it, we've seen them given.
Oh, sorry. And about the goal. Yeah, the goal's gone in. There's a goal from the corner, Chris. 2-0 Germany. And Pop has popped it in.
Oh.
Alexandra Pop has made it 2-0 to the Germans. You think of middle names, Council. Alexandra Council Pop. It's what I'm on.
You were on the rosé before.
It's gone to my head, Chris. Nearly started flirting with you.
Oh, 2-0. Well, there's my 3-1 to Spain gone out the window. Come on, Diddly Dan. Come on. You know you want to come in. You know you want to come in. No, I don't. Yes, you come on. You've got to. I don't want to. You've got to.
At the moment, I've found out Cardiff are 2-0 up. So I expect a happy mark afterwards. Oh, it's finished. Surely not.
It is, and don't call me Shirley.
Oh, it kicked off at 6:30, didn't it? Yeah, 2-0 Cardiff.
Rennie did say 4-0 to Germany. Can't lie on that one. Scott's still on with 3-2 to Spain. But I did say, did I not? I did say that we are going, we're Spain were going to regret it. I did say Spain were going to regret it.
You did. As I said, all this spell of dominance in terms of possession, it's come back and bit them. You can, no matter how much you have of the ball, it's what you do with it at the end of the day. And I think that's why a lot of people rely on stats and some people don't. Because, as we said yesterday, the first half of that England game, it was 55 possession to 45, but yet the scoreline read 5 or 6-0. So
I know.
It just goes to show that, as I said, for all the spell of dominance Spain are having, they're not working it enough in front of the German goal.
Yeah, I mean, they've had the possession, they've had the chances. Well, they've not actually had the chances, and even that one just went wide. But if you don't take your chances, then you are not. You're going to get hit on the break, and they got what they deserved, and well done, Germany.
No, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I expect a better of Spain in this game. I didn't expect it to be, I didn't expect the Germans to be 2-0 up already. But then, again, Chris, how many times have we seen it in games so far where it's been a dominating scoreline by one team in the first half, and then it all changes in the second?
Yes. But coming back from 2-0 up against the Germans, it's a big ask.
It is. They're a side not to be reckoned with. As much as in the women's FIFA rankings, they're not as high as they are in the men's game. But they've won it a good handful of times. So they're not here to make up the numbers.
They're not, and I said that these two teams are both within the top 4 favourites.
Certainly. As I said, I'd have been tempted to put my money on France, but the way England played the other day, it's almost like
yeah. I mean, I didn't expect that at all.
No, really not in the slightest.
But I expected Spain to show up.
Well, they're showing themselves up, Chris. That's about it.
Well, yeah, it's now gone 68% after 25 votes, 68% to Germany, 32% to Spain. In who the viewers think will win.
Spain are trying to do what Spain do in the
off.
men's game. They're trying to play it across the box. They're trying to get bodies into the box, and they can't. The German defenders, I said this to you before a ball was kicked. The German defence is so resolute, so tough to break down. And apart from the ones that they've got through and rounded the keeper and obviously made a hash of it,
yeah,
there's nothing really been concrete other than that.
I'm just really, really disappointed. I'm not going to lie. A second. It's coming up. This really is coming up to half time. But this is what I mean. You know, the Germans do to you, isn't it? You know, they soak the pressure up and hit you on the break. But I was expecting Spain to be a lot better than this. What I wasn't expecting.
Nobody expects a Spanish Inquisition.
I was not. Oh, it is a dead parrot.
Thought the Germans were going to grab a third then from the corner.
I think if it's a third, then that would kill the game off.
Oh, yeah, it'd be game, set, and match at that point.
Yeah.
There was a player running around at the back. Oh, they're checking VAR for a potential penalty check. Oh, no, they've let the game go on, so it must.
Well, they could call it back, of course.
Yeah, no, it says the check's over.
Oh, did it? Right.
So,
you again yourself. I forget you're ahead of me.
So yeah, this scope for the Spaniards to get back into it. I just think that they need to, stop trying to work it into the box. Take a risk. Take shots from range. Don't stop trying to walk into the box with it and play this sort of football that's expansive. Because the way you're playing at the minute isn't. The Germans will sit back and let you play with it, and you have been doing that. I think that's a sign of a good team as well. When you can sit back and absorb so much pressure, and yet you're the team that's 2-0 up after you've barely even made a move. It's just that every time you come forward, you look dangerous. For me, that shows the signs of a good team. And if the Spaniards get back into it, I suppose we will see in the second half. But for now, as you say, at half time, Germany 2, Spain 0.
It is half time. It is half time. And time to go and water the plants, drop the kids off at the pool, whatever it is you would like to do. And we will be back in about 3 minutes' time.
Leicester lead again. The goals are flowing here now.
The Leicester Till I Die shop is now open. For all your Leicester Till I Die merchandise, visit the Leicester Till I Die shop at our website.
Day Watchalong show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
And it's live.
You're on mute, Chris.
Ever since you told me you could hear me eating my Pringles, mate, I put myself on mute and then I always forget to take myself off it. It's an age thing. It's an age thing. 68% possession to Spain, only 32 to Germany, but it's Germany that have that 2-goal advantage, and they deserve it.
They do. It's strange because, you know, as we've said already, that the possession doesn't last. Spain have been dominant. They've kept hold of the ball. They've had the better passing accuracy, as you'd expect, with having most of the possession. But they sort of equal on shots as well, funnily enough, which I didn't really expect. You know, there's only been 2 on target, 6 shots from Germany, 5 from Spain. I hope you're well, Chris. You know, 1 on target from Spain, which I think was the one where from range where the keeper just saved it and got down to it. But yeah, Germany have been dominant. They're getting in the face. 8 fouls. They have been getting in the face of the Spaniards, and can't fault them. It is well deserved. 2 goals, and Spain have a mountain to climb.
They certainly do. And at the moment, Germany are top with +6 and 6 points. So they're going to take some catching. And reading a couple of comments out here, Natasha Dowie, Reading and England striker. It's fascinating to watch the contrasting styles of play. The way Germany are playing this game, they are playing it to perfection. Which indeed, you know, they basically are. You know, they're soaking it all up and just handing it. And let's just see what else we can say about the first half here. Despite dominating the ball and an attractive first half display, Spain have been their own worst enemy so far, while Germany, an early goal and failing to make the most of the chances at the other end. Somebody's pressing has been very effective, though. Some clinical finishing sees them enjoy a 2-goal advantage at the break. As things stand, Voss Tecklenburger's side are set to cruise through to the quarterfinals, but a lot can happen in 45 minutes. Yeah, it can, but I just can't see, as much as Spain are dominating, as much as I want Spain to win, I just can't see them doing it.
No, I'm glad to see that my 2-1 is still within, you know, reach of happening.
I don't. To be honest with you, unless they change, I can't see Spain getting that one.
No. Spain must know that they've got to go all out now. Yeah. You know, it's all, as we've said earlier, you can have the ball at your feet for as long as you want, but if you're not all that time you have it at your feet, you're not putting it in the back of the net. So that's what they need to do. Work these opportunities. Stop thinking that getting the ball forward is going to get you a goal. It's not. You work that effort. You're not doing enough to get the chances. For me, as I said earlier, I think that I said before kickoff, the German defence are resilient. So
yes, yeah. Yeah. Just want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to me during these shows. It has been really much appreciated. But don't forget also to show Dan your support. Turf Moorhouse TV. His link is below in the YouTube chat as well. I'm just untucking myself here, rearranging my underwear. And it's hot and sweaty, but no, do make sure you give Dan a like. He puts a lot of effort into his channel, and please, he's very, very. How close are you to the 500, Daniel?
12 away now.
Come on, we can
12
do that
away
in
from
this show.
getting a community.
Yeah, we hey, at 300 guys, he did the one chip challenge. God knows what we'll do at 500. 12, we can get him that in the show surely. So. Please subscribe, obviously, if you're watching, to LTIDtv, but get over to Turf Moorhouse TV at the end. And links, like I say, is in the description below. Please give him a sub. He really does deserve it.
Thank you. Likewise to yourself, Chris. Likewise to yourself. You know, I know how much you put a lot of effort in. You wake up and straight at that computer trying to make sure that everybody has the best graphics, the best the best time in the chat, having a laugh as well. So you deserve as much credit.
Mate. You and me both. And I do like to say, and I don't really make the most of the fact that I do have Ed Sheeran on my shows. You know, I should make the most of that, Chris. You're quite right. Has anybody been, just to totally sidetrack for one very brief second, has anybody else been watching the Undeclared War on Channel 4? No. Now, I don't want to know whether it's just me that's thinking it's a bit weird or anybody else, but it could probably knowing me. I'm the weird one. But it's been an entertaining game.
It has. It's not been boring, to say the least. I just want to see a bit more from Spain. Even though I've said that I want Germany to win, I think for this game to get a little bit more tasty, you need to see Spain, ramp it up another level. Because Germany haven't even come out of first gear. You know, they've scored from the corner. They got the first goal from a goalkeeper, mess up. They've not had to do anything other than sit back, let you have all the ball, soak up the pressure, and then just jump forward. So,
yeah.
Let's make Germany think. The Spaniards need to make Germany think. Oh, we're actually in a game now. Yes,
indeed. And thank you for those kind comments, Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
Thanks as well. Yeah. Like I say, I have been really, really impressed with the whole tournament, and it would be interesting. I don't know if John is still in, John Wayne, but I said earlier when I did the we talked a lot in the watch along earlier because it was absolutely so boring. Do you have much time to watch TV? Chris says, Kate. But usually about 1 a.m, to be honest with you, which is why I watch a lot of Netflix and all the catch-up channels.
That's why half of the stuff behind Chris has been purchased, because it's from those like early morning shows that get you to buy up tap when everyone else is asleep. Chris is up buying it all for you.
Honestly, to me, I thought it was a salt shaker, but
They showed it like that on the TV. Turned up, it was like a Premier League trophy. You can't get any salt out of it.
Exactly.
Liverpool must have took it all.
Yeah. Rich, message me if you message me afterwards, mate, and I'll tell you how you do it. It's quite easy. It's quite easy. Unless anybody wants to message him in the chat. In the meantime, but if they don't, Rich, by all means, like I say, chat in. And they're coming out now for the second half. In fact, very quickly, Rich, I mean, you just go into your channel, go into settings, click on community. No, you don't. Yes, you do.
Oh, is that for the thing that you were
Yes.
The guidelines.
Yeah. So you go into settings, click on community, and on the top you've got automated filters, defaults, and channel guidelines. Click on channel guidelines, and they've got default ones that you can use, or you can change the words to whatever you would like them to be. But you've only got 60 letters on each one. But I do find them to be extremely helpful, Rich, because people then know what they are. And good evening to Rich. Thanks for popping in. But that is certainly how you do it, mate. I hope you got that. He says cool, so I'm presuming he did get it. Right, let's have a look and see how we stand. There's a substitute coming on for Germany. I'm sat here. I'm sat here. Do you know? I'm sat here with a tub of grapes, and I just dropped one on the floor, and I trod on it by accident. It didn't say anything. It just let out a little whine. Don't even get a reaction from Dan.
No, I'm so used to it now. So used to it.
Yeah. I did pop on last night, Rich, and I did see that you were having a nice conversation in the chat about Love Island, which is 2 words that are banned here. But like I say, Rich, if you got what I was saying, brilliant. If not, message me and I'll message you after the game. No problem. But yes, I have noticed that you do have a few problems. I know I'm going to say this too soon, but I'm quite lucky because I've not had any bots in. We had a few. We had one bot that kept coming back earlier, and with their sex lines. So I didn't get a chance to make a note of them. So if she's available and can come back in, that'd be a great help. Yeah, we've got to see more of this, haven't we, Dan, in the second half? Got to see more of Spain, I mean.
Yeah. Otherwise, they may as well just not bother coming out for the second half.
No.
So hopefully we'll see a bit more from Spain, but because that'll have to force Germany's hands. So I suppose we will see. Although I don't have it on the box now, Chris, so you'll be in front of me. Kate's took over the TV as per usual. The man of the house over there. She's taken over.
Am I actually ahead of you now?
So you'll be ahead of me.
I'm on 46.22.
I'm on. I've literally just kicked off second half. I think. Oh no, 45.28. Not far.
I'm a minute in advance. Oh, revenge is a dish served cold. Young Daniel.
It's all right. Kate does some of the cooking in the house. I'm used to cold.
Yes, you are, Scott. They did actually lose their best player, I think it was. James is back. Good evening, James. I am very well, and I believe Dan is as well.
Yeah, I'm all right.
I hope you sorted your problem out earlier, and I hope it wasn't anything too serious. Kate says if he doesn't come on after tonight's game, it's because he's grounded.
I'm taking your laptop away, and you're not going on that YouTube channel either.
I think excuse me. I think my channel will be hit more than yours with that, Dan.
Yeah, I thought Kermit the Frog had entered the building. Oh my!
It's these grapes. Once I start, I can't stop. These and Pringles.
I'm out with Pringles and popcorn.
Pinball. But again, Spanish attacker decides I'm on the edge of the box. There's 4 or 5 German defenders in. I know what I'll do. I'll take a shot. No, it's not going to work. And it went well wide anyway. Everybody missed it. Work related. Say no more, James. Glad it's sorted, mate. Glad it's sorted. Grounded. Naughty Dan. I'm not annoyed, Dan. I'm not
I'm
annoyed.
disappointed.
I'm not even angry. I'm just a little disappointed. Oh, the joy of being a parent. It does indeed. So only 3 minutes in, it's a German throw in, and it's 2-0 to Spain. I mean, I could be really, really cheeky to you here and to say goal, and it's not just to wind you up.
You could, but then to be honest, you'd just be a fool to yourself doing a watch along and everybody else in the chat.
I would, and I would tell people off if they did that. So,
You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV with Chris and Chums. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Pinterest. All you need for everything Leicester City FC. It's Leicester Till I Die TV.
that is what you are watching with Chris from Leicester Till I Die TV and Dan from Turf Moorhouse TV, who's popped on. Sub to us both if you would be so kind.
Thank you very much.
And of course, Dan is a Burnley fan, and of course, he's used to this.
I see dead people.
Whenever he goes down the turf, happy place, Turf Moor, happy place. You could tell he'd not been to a game for years, couldn't you? Oh dear. That's another throw in. 5 minutes into the second half, nothing really changing at all. Germany have made a substitution. Maygill has gone off, and Lena Latvine has come on and now pops down. Let's have a look. That was a knee from behind and on a leg. Probably a bit of a dead leg there. Yep, 2-0, and like I say, Spain have really got to try and do something. I mean, at this stage, then, Dan, let me ask you this question: at this stage, as Spain, you think, okay, so we're losing to Germany, but Spain's next game on Saturday is against Denmark, which you would think they would win, yeah? So they're going to go.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, they're going to go through. I think, even if they lose this one, maybe not first, but they'll go through in second. Do they need to really put too much effort into this one?
Yeah. I mean, all games have got to be there to go and win. So I think you know, when you're in a tournament like this, you can't just look at it and go, okay, right, you know, and give up so easily. Even at 2-0, we saw the other day we were at Portugal 2-0 up. That ended up 2 apiece. So, you know, who's to say that Spain can't get back into this? I think obviously if they can do that and get themselves a draw, I think they'll be very happy with that.
Yeah, no, I think they need to as well, because like you say, you don't know. Denmark might just show up. Oh, cross to the far side, very high, and kind of missed everybody. But yes, because you don't know that. You know, they said that Denmark aren't going to show up for the next game. You know, Scott, you're just being a little cheeky devil asking that question. But James says, no surprise to me, Germany are winning. Well, I mean, Germany are the higher placed of the two teams in the FIFA ranking, although it's 5 to 7, you know, so they're both sort of top 10. Germany was through, but it was a good header out from Spain, but it's gone back to Germany. She can't feed it through, and Spain clean up. Scott says, can't see Spain getting back into this game. I'm the same, James. I don't think they will. They've looked good, but they just haven't quite had, as Dan said earlier, they haven't quite had that killer edge, have they?
No.
No,
they haven't at all.
I mean, if we top our group, and let's be honest with you, unless Northern Ireland pull out a performance that, nobody's seen, or England decide not to turn up, we will beat Northern Ireland. And that's no disrespect to them. I'm just looking at the form of if we can put 8 past Norway, you start to wonder. Of course, it will depend on what team England put out. But if we do win our group, we will play the second team from this group, which is going to be one of these two. Looking at this tonight, who would you prefer to play?
Probably Spain. Although saying that, the way the Germans have set up, I think that'd be great for us because we're very, very attacking and like to get on the front foot. And we'll take chances from the edge of the box. We're not like Spain. We're not just wanting to pass it around. Obviously we can't pick and choose. It's just going to be whoever we end up with. But yeah, for me, I'd probably, I'm going to say the Germans. I'm going to say I wouldn't mind the Germans.
To me, I think I would prefer Spain looking at this performance because, the Germans haven't even been in this game and yet they're 2-0 up. and if they were to actually get themselves in, like you, Spain, what are you doing? Stop heading it to yourself. Oh, it's a free kick anyway. Oh, how they missed that? Let's have a look. It comes over. Oh, it's ping-ponging around. Oh, she headed it. It went down and a German player took it off her. I don't think she controlled the ball, and it was handball, I think, at the end of it as well. No, I'm just thinking if the Germans are this good when then, not in control of a game, although, I mean, obviously 2-0 they are in control, but not in control of possession. Spain are coming forward again. What is she going to do? She's got about 5. No, she had 5 Germans around her. And now Germany are on the break. It's a 1-on-1. Oh, that's going to be a sending off. That has got to be a red card. That has got to be surely, referee, what are you doing? Who is the VAR? The VAR's got to take a look at that. Really has.
Listen,
well,
I'm still behind. I haven't even seen him go forward yet.
When you see that was, I'm sorry. Oh, that's got to have been a red card.
I've just seen the Germans shouting for handball.
I don't believe it either. But it's not going to be given because it's not even come up as reviewed.
I've still not seen it yet. Still not seen it.
Have you kicked off yet?
Right, but long ball pumped forward. Yeah, 1-on-1. That's got to be a sending off.
That's what I said.
That has to be a sending off. I don't know whether obviously did it show a replay of it close up?
No, it hasn't yet.
Wow. Wow, thank you, Helen.
Yeah, thank you, Helen. This is sending off, isn't it?
In real time, watching that then, I say in real time, I mean about 10 minutes behind, that was definite, for me, looked like a sending off.
To me, yeah. I can't believe it. I don't believe it.
Wow, I think Spain may have got away with one there. I don't know how the French referee can not give that.
Let's just have a look if they said anything yet. The BBC are a bit behind. No, Spain haven't commented at the moment on it. On their feed. Yep, James. Yeah, exactly. How is that not a sending off? Indeed. It was close, Helen. I'm going to be honest with you. It was close. And okay, Scott. Just think back to those messages I put in the moderators chat the other day. Oh, they're showing it now. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Head on. Oh, that is a pop blank sending off. The referee was behind. I get that. But what is the VAR doing? What the hell is
probably
VAR
not even switched
doing?
on? Probably not even switched on. I'll probably see it in about 10 minutes.
Oh, God. Happy Wednesday, Dan. Oh, the German goalkeeper. A long way out then.
Still Sunday evening here, Chris.
I'm
looking forward to watching England-Norway tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, Helen. It's a very, very good point. We are slowly trying to clean things up, and the mods do know. I expect better of mods. But apologies were made in the chat. So, oh, it's getting that she went in with a foot afterwards. I think she went in with a foot afterwards on this. About 59 minutes, Dan, when you get to it.
I'm on 59 minutes now.
Respect to Pop for wearing an LBGT captain's armband. I don't think the Spanish have done it. It's getting all getting a bit heated now. John says he's not a fan of heat. Oh, Welch is going off. I keep asking this every time. Why is it player out and in? It's off and on, surely. Kleinhern is on. Number 2, so I'm guessing she's a defender. There's a couple of more subs to be made for Spain. Garcia is off, stroke out. Pina is a player in or on. Yeah, James and Pop is off. She's popped off. Hey. And Smith is in. And James, I do not know why that was not a red card. Do you, Dan?
I don't think I've seen it. Was it ahead of the free kick?
No, that one that you've just seen. That challenge on the German. You're not that far behind. You know when the German was going through and the Spaniard pulled a shirt?
Oh, yeah, it was a definite sending off for me. Yeah. Definite sending off.
Yeah.
I don't see how they can say that it wasn't, to be fair, or why VAR haven't looked at it.
VAR totally and utterly just no idea what they were doing then. So 2-0 Spain. Again, for all their huffing and puffing, they cannot blow Germany's house down, can they, Dan?
No, they definitely can't. It's they're having to resort to forcefulness and dirty tactics to try and get themselves back into it, and the Germans won't stand for it.
Again, the Germans they're just going to wait and hit them on the break again. Nice sunset, though. Brentford it is. Oh, it's in it's in London. It's probably a fire. Oh no, you're gonna catch me up now. I'm buffering.
Oh,
I'm stuck in a buffer zone. Right. I'm back on a different I've gone HD. I'm on 63.41, mate. What are you on?
You're on what, sorry?
I'm on 63.50.
64.02, so I'm back in front, back in the game.
Well, I'm going back on the other link. Right, so on this one, I'm on 65.30 now.
You'll definitely be in front of me then.
You see, those that laugh quickly. You expected to be in front of me, didn't you? But you know what you shouldn't expect?
No one expects a Spanish Inquisition.
No, they don't.
Don't think we're going to see one either.
I don't think we are. You're quite right there. It's a corner to Spain. It is a corner to Spain. Come on, España.
You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV.
Don't forget, if you haven't already, please do give us a sub on YouTube. Get everyone to YouTube, Leicester Till I Die TV, and press that sub button. And also the same for this guy here, Dan, on Turf Moorhouse TV. Make sure you give him a sub as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, I tell you what, I am surprised at the tattoos that a lot of these players have got. Oh, he's all the way. Oh,
yeah. I was going to say that.
Yeah, a lot more than. I mean, that one that's got it across a throat,
a neck. Yeah, throat. Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of them have got like full arm tattoos. Spain are going to make 2 substitutions by the look of it. And I just want to say to everybody, thank you for supporting the channel. In the last 28 days, I've had 10,633 views. It's madness. It totally is. And I mean, in the last 28 days, 881 hours that people have watched me. My God, lives must be dull. That's all I can say. But I thank you so much for that support. It is very much appreciated. Yeah, as James said there, hit the like and subscribe if you are new, and check out Jan's channel, Turf Moorhouse TV, as well. Quite right, James. Quite right. So here we go. Let's see. 68 minutes gone, coming up to 20 minutes left, 22 minutes left at the moment. And it's all getting bogged down. So I wasn't sure whether it was a handball then from Spain, but it fell to the German. So she was unable to take advantage, though. And Spain are coming away again. No. Oh, the German was a bit slow in getting to it there. James, tell you what, I'm a fan of Brentford's ground atmosphere. Looks brilliant tonight. It'd be interesting. There was 11,000. I wrote it down. 11,615 at Milton Keynes earlier to watch the boar game. Denmark won, Finland 0. It'd be interesting to see what the crowd actually is for this game. It looks quite full.
Yeah, it does.
And again, I suppose this is sort of...
But that's what Brentford did, though, didn't they? They built the stadium or the seats and put the colour of the seats to make it look like there was more people in the stadium. When there's gaps, that's why the seats are all multicoloured.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm just in the chat. Turf and James are having a loving. So a couple of changes now for Spain. Del Castillo is on. Love her wine. 20 minutes to go. Too little, too late for them, do you think, Dan?
Yeah. Unless the Germans seem to just drop off drastically now. I can't see this changing. As I say, I'm still on for my score prediction of 2-1.
You are.
So I do hope the Spaniards grab one just so I'm correct again.
Well, I think that might have been offside anyway, that attempt there from Spain. It's a good save, though. Credit to the German keeper. Lovely first attempt by Spain, to be honest with you. But what a save. Acrobatic save from the German keeper there. Spain are still coming. But, they've been doing this all game. There's no point in still coming if you are going to do nothing with it and give away a free kick to Germany as they have now. The Germans will just take the time with that all day long.
They will. They certainly will. What time are you on now, Chris?
I am on player out and in at the moment. Another substitution for Germany. I'm on 71.30.
Oh, bloody hell. A good minute and 10 seconds in front.
Really well. Are you on the iPlayer now?
Yeah, yeah. I've been demoted.
Who wears the trousers in your house, Dan?
Well, I didn't really have to say I only had to look over. I just looked over and she already went.
Tell her to carry on watching the TV. She shouldn't be listening to this.
Enjoy your fabulous TV time.
As long as it's not LI. I'm not saying those two words.
And we're definitely not watching what was on the other night, Chris, either.
That's why she's gone off to watch it, is it?
Yeah. Get
in there, Kate.
I'll watch it on record. Watch it on catch up. I can pause it then.
Couldn't resist. Anyway, Spain coming forward. I keep saying this so many times. I tell you what, I'm going to record this and put it on loop. Spain are coming forward. No, they've lost the ball. Spain coming forward, having a shot. Oh, it's wide. Spain coming forward. No, they've lost the ball.
Can I just say, Chris, 13 likes on the video so far. People, please do in the chat show your support to Chris. Drop a like on this video, and obviously let's get it to 15 minimum.
You're a gent, sir.
I try.
Come in and just now try to get a pass in. It comes up off the German player, and another German player just kicks it out. Coming forward again, out to the near side. So number 11 for Spain. What's she going to do with it? She passes it back to number 17. Spain, no, she keeps it in. Nearly went straight out, keeps it in. Spain have still got it. But this is Spain all over. They're just passing it around very nicely, keeping it, but doing absolutely nothing with it. There's a chip in. And the goalkeeper went star. Easy collect for the goalkeeper. I mean, it's like, between two Spanish players, there was a Spanish player coming in, but it was an easiest take as the German would have all night, to be honest with you. Are we down to the last 15 minutes, just about? And come on, Spurs fans. What am I saying? Mind you, it could apply to Spurs fans, but come on, Spain fans. Let's all be singing.
Happy having you.
Yes, please. We can at least pretend.
I need one anyway for my prediction.
You do?
Although I'll take 2-0. I did say that the Germans will. I'm glad I picked my Werder Bremen t-shirt out and not my Sevilla one. Especially when Charlotte said she wanted Spain to win. That's when I realised, yep, Germany's got this.
To you. You'd say. Oh, headed out there powerfully by the German defenders from the Spanish free kick. And the Spanish goalkeeper is almost up on the halfway line. It's taking the sweeper keeper to new extremes. Thought she was going to do an Allison then. Seagulls are around. Can you hear them? Oh, no, yes, you got the free kick there. Spanish player. It took 4 Germans to get it off her, to be honest with you. The free kick taken very early. Oh, she's off again. And she loses it.
I'll tell you something, Chris. I've just refreshed Twitter, and I wish I didn't. First 2 things that come up is picture of Nathan Collins in the home and away shirt of Wolves.
Oh, he's actually signed then, has he?
Yeah, he's signed. He's already arrived in the training camp in abroad. They signed him before they managed to board the plane, so he was all done and dusted. Gutted, absolutely gutted.
At least you're making save.
No, you got it right the first time, Chris. At least we're making savings, yeah, because we accepted the first offer they bloody put in.
It did seem to be quite cheap, to be honest with you.
20.5 million for a player that you've paid 12 million with add-ons ranging up to 15.
Yeah.
An extra 5.5 million is peanuts, especially when Stoke have a sell-on clause from when we bought him. So, yeah, absolute madness.
I don't know, he's come from Anderlecht. Obviously, company knows him.
Oh no, the Josh Cullen one. He's going to be interesting. He's again. He apparently he's turned down offers from La Liga and the Bundesliga. So,
right, he's 26-year-old. Like I say, he spent 2 years at Anderlecht under company.
Yeah.
Don't know what position he plays. Oh, midfielder.
Yeah, midfielder.
Midfielder. I'm just going to have a quick look, actually, and just see if Leicester City have made any signings. Exactly. Yes, James, he was a good signing for Wolves, but we were after him as well.
As I say, for me, I think he'll go on to. I think he'll go on to be a top 6 defender. I don't see him being at Wolves so long. I mean, we only had him for 19 games. But in those 19 games, we've had him for we've turned him from a Championship centre back, giving him Premier League football, and then obviously he was only in the youth system for Republic of Ireland. Then got into the first team, got on the score sheet. Became a bit of an ever-present in that team as well. So you'd expect a couple more. A couple more higher numbers than just 20. Put it that way.
Oh, a free kick from Germany. 3 ran over it. Then it was a short, taken short. Was the player overlapped? They made a bit of a hash of it, if I'm honest with you. And it now goes back from a free kick just outside the Spanish box all the way back to the goalkeeper midway in their own half. I think we can say that was a fail. 10 minutes left. And I think we can just say it's hasta la vista, baby. Oh, Germany is through. The flag stayed down. She's found the goalkeeper. And it's in. Will it be allowed? Will it be allowed? She's putting a flag up. She is flagging it out as offside. Let's have a look. Yeah, Miles. Miles offside. But she did what was unable to be done in the game today. Actually took the ball around the goalkeeper and did actually put it in the net. But looks like the Spanish were rocketed and have not recovered from that early goal cockpit. Yeah, indeed, Terry. I think we could agree with that.
Yeah.
They've had the chances. They've had they've dominated the game possession-wise. But as we well know at Leicester City, possession means nothing.
No, that is true. That is true. I'm just seeing it now. Yeah, she's definitely offside.
Yeah. You couldn't tell first time, but when it showed it back on the replay. But she carried on and she put the ball in the net, which was nice to see. 69% possession to Spain. 11 shots to Germany's 8. But obviously Germany have the one stat that really matters, and that's 2 goals in the back of the net. Which is obviously they'd be in the back of the net if there were goals. That was a bit of a Michael Owen statement there, wasn't it?
Just a bit, Chris. Just a bit.
To be honest with you, since I started doing all these watch-alongs, I've realised it's actually hard to go through a whole show and not do a Ron Atkinson or a Michael Owen. It really is. That ball had gone in then. If she hadn't been offside, that would have been a goal, Dan.
You know what, Chris? Sometimes you've just got to ask and you may receive. I asked. Well, not really, but I asked for the likes to get up to a minimum of 15, and we are at 15.
Well, cheers, everybody. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated.
That's on. That's on the dislike button. Sorry, Chris.
Doesn't show the dislike, young man. YouTube decided we're all too frail to be able to take criticism.
Oh, so it doesn't show you who's pressed the dislike button or how many?
No.
Wow.
So it will show the dislike button is there, but it doesn't show me, or it doesn't put it like. So I could go on to somebody's channel that I don't like. Spain are making another substitution anytime now. But yeah, I could go on to somebody's channel that I don't like and go dislike on all of their videos, and it would have come up as one dislike, what have you. But no, now it doesn't. It shows 15 like. Oh, hang on. Spain coming forward. Don't. Let's have a look. Playing it out to the left. It's on the far side. It's gone through. What's happening? No, that wasn't it. She went down. Play's going on. Which way is it going to go? Which way is it going to go? It's all Spain at the moment. Coming forward from the halfway line. Giving the ball away to Germany. Germany are breaking. I'm on 84-17 at the moment. So it's Spain on the near side. Spain on the near side. Guys, it'll be Christmas soon. What's going on? And the ball's gone out. What the hell is going on? I am well confused. Girl.com. Oh God, it said goal disallowed. Jesus Christ. Fop mob, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? So that just came up then, just as Spain now having a bit of an attacking frenzy. I was thinking, like, look, it can't be this far behind. Terry says, reckon Germany got the beating of the Germans. What do you two think? Well, I said earlier, Terry, I want us to play Spain because Germany have absolutely not been in this game, and yet they're 2-0 up. And it's hard to say that when you come to think they say they're not in the game, but possession-wise, they haven't been, and they're still 2-0 up. So I'd sooner watch. I'd sooner play the Spanish, to be honest with you. They've had all the possession, haven't they, Dan? And little with it. Hello, Earth calling Dan.
I do apologise. My mic was muted.
Was that what you told me off for earlier?
It were. I've done a Chris. But yeah, I've I do think that we'd be better suited to play in Germany. I think if anything, we will. Really? I think we will teach them a lesson.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. I've got to be honest with you. I wasn't sure about that last celebration. Just watch. They're just replaying the games now, the goals now. Germany making a substitution. Just have a look at that second goal when she runs off. Don't say anything because it's not a subject that I actually want to sort of broadcast, but just look at the celebration and see if you think what I think. Long ball forward there for Germany, who cannot take advantage of the breakaway, and Spain come back at them. There's 3 minutes to go, less than 3 minutes plus stoppage time. And to my mind, like I say, it's hasta la vista, baby. I do hope that is Spanish, by the way. I've been saying it all game.
Just to let you know as well, Chris, that the player that was booked for Germany will now miss the next game as well.
Wow.
So it's just showing the first goal now. I'm guessing you mean the second.
Yeah, like I say, don't say anything, but just see if you notice what I noticed. Which obviously I could have read it wrong.
Oh, she's sort of telephone.
Yeah, that's all right. Keep it. If you say that, I've got to say what I think. So let's not say it out loud.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you afterwards. But then I did mistake what it was. In fairness. So Germany defending again. Let's have a look at the stats. Chris. 70% possession to Spain.
What's Diddy Dan doing again?
Diddy Dan, yeah, he's bored. You know, he's had his couple of appearances as Diddy Dan, and Diddy Dan's just sat there.
Zinedine Diddy Dan over there.
Indeed. That's good. You all right, Dan? Yes. There you go. 70% possession to Spain, 11 shots to 8 shots to Spain over Germany, so more shots. Spain have had 3 on target, Germany have had 2, but of course it's those 2 that are counting at the moment, and we are in to the last minute of the game.
I'll tell you something, Chris. It's been an absolute drab of a second half. I can't really say there's been anything apart from, as I say, late drama with, the offside goal. It's
hang on. No. Was that a penalty? No, that was in the box. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was the other way around. I don't know which way she gave it. Charlotte says, I really don't like how Germany play the game. What do you mean winning? 3 minutes to be added on. And if we had the turtles, of course, we could say it was 3 minutes in injury time. Yeah, I will say that every game until somebody laughs. I mean it before you pretend to laugh. Germany cannot get it away. The second half, the first half was good. I enjoyed the first half because, like I say, Spain had all the possession, and yet Germany managed to get 2 goals. But this half is headed down and it's just booted away. Oh, they haven't got it away. Can Spain? She's surrounded by 5 players, and that is an awful, awful pass. I mean, it was past. She was maybe 12 foot away, and she played it so short. And then the German just got in. All Germany
it's just been typical of Spain's day, though, hasn't it? I mean, they should have, knocked it short past the keeper. Yeah, would have been 1-0 up, except they went long. And then, obviously, this incident, they should have gone long instead of short.
Yeah. I mean, the Spanish goalkeeper must be relieved that there was a second goal. Charlotte says it's not entertaining. And she says everything with the Germans is about the win. Maybe that's why they're so successful, Charlotte. I don't know. Just a thought. The thing is, you got to hate the fact that they keep winning, and that's why I wanted the Spanish to win now, only because I'm not a big fan of the Germans. And it goes back to 66. Yeah, sums up Spain's night, says James. That pass just hadn't been their night. To say that they are the 7th team, the 7th best team in the world according to FIFA, then it should have. I think they should be of a better standard.
No, I agree.
At least Spain are getting excited because they're appearing on the big screen. Just one cornetto. You see, I do know.
Give it to me.
I do know.
We probably sell him for 50p.
And it's all over. It is all over, everybody. And the final score there was Germany 2 and Spain 1. 2-1, and it's over.
2-0.
2-0. Sorry, you're quite right. I was wishing. That was wishful thinking. I was thinking because you said 2-1. I was thinking of your. I was about to mention your prediction. She's got a shirt on back to front for some reason. The German player. I mean, let's have a quick look at the stats. Whilst they're up there, 70% possession. I mean, I've never seen a German side have so little possession in any form, whether it be the youngsters, the men, the women, 30%, 12 shots for Spain and only 3 on target. That is not good enough for a 7th ranked FIFA side. The second half, Spain, they just didn't have the finish, did they?
No, they didn't. As I say, 12 shots to 8.
Yeah.
12 shots to 8. It's they had more shots, they had more on target, but it's what you do. It's what you do with it, and they weren't clinical enough. If you said, guess what the score finished, and you said, right, Spain had 12 shots, 3 on target, which was 1 more and 4 more in terms of shots. They absolutely bossed it on possession. You'd have gone, right, Spain all over, probably comfortably. But no, Germany, they did it the hard way, but they did it a way that they only they know how to win it.
Yeah. And I mean, Charlotte says here, ended poo. I don't know if you know, Charlotte, but actually, funny you should say that, because this week it is National Diarrhea Week, and it's running all the way through to Sunday.
I'm laughing because I know that he'll end the joke now.
Trouble is, last night spoiled it for us for goals. Anything less now seems to be a letdown, even though it wasn't. But Terry, quite possibly. James, Spain just never had the killer instinct like what Germany had with 2 goals. Charlotte says, "Oh, please." Sorry, Charlotte, it's just my toilet humour. You've got to forgive me. Oh, no, it was crap, wasn't it? Anyway, here we go. So, deservedly, I think it was Germany that went through, or not gone through, but Germany that won it. I mean, if they can do that with 30% possession and only 8 shots on goal, I'd dread to think what they could do if they actually, did manage to, control a game, if you like, and yeah. I mean, Germany top now, plus 6 points, Spain plus 1, 3, but Denmark minus 3 and 3 points. Who did Denmark play next? Finland are bottom with no points. It's bye-bye Finland, I'm sure, unless you can beat somebody by 5 clear goals. On Saturday, Denmark are playing Spain. Wow. Oh, okay, that's the one we're going to be watching, guys. Saturday night. Denmark, Spain, this one. So, because of course the last games in the group, they're all kicking off at the same time. So the 2 games are both kicking off at 8 o'clock. We don't yet, Terry, because it's not finished. There is another game. It could be Germany. At the moment, it's looking like Spain, but I guess, Germany could lose. Unlikely, in fairness, but they could. And we... like I say, I'm going to be watching that Saturday. Denmark, Spain, 8 o'clock. Join us here on LTIDtv. That is going to be a cracker. It's a cracker. Where I tell them. No, I'm sorry. It's awful, that, isn't it? Let's have a look at the table. Let's have a look at the tiddly table. So, yeah. If Denmark were to beat Spain... So Spain are on plus 1, Denmark are on minus 3, Dan. So what they would need to beat them by 3 clear goals. Is that right?
Yeah. Spain are going to know the task that they've got now. Take it easy, James. All the best. But yeah, Spain know what the job they've got to do now. Denmark know that it's going to be a massive task for them. But it's we can see tonight the Germans didn't really have to do anything and still got 2 goals out of it. So there's hope for the Danes, but yeah, I think Spain will see it over the line.
We've got to remember Danes. They're just highlighting that tackle now. I'm pretty sure it was the referee was 30 yards behind. All right, so the referee missed that sending off. The linesman is in line with it. What was
And
she
VAR
doing?
will have a bloody good look at it.
Exactly.
Or should have had.
Exactly. I mean, she's pulled her shirt, for God's sake. There is nothing more deliberate. And you know, I'm not a fan of the Germans. The fourth official is telling her to calm down. The man, I'm sorry, they were robbed there of a third goal. The Germans.
They were.
Terry, good night, sir. Thank you for joining us. Take care, buddy.
Take it easy, Terry.
So they've got. I mean, Denmark. Spain scored 4 goals, but against a very poor, as we saw earlier, Finland side. So Denmark, I think they were semi-finalists last time out. Let me just have a look. Should maybe not be runners up. In fact, they got through to the final last time and they were runners up. So that is going to be one hell of an interesting game.
It is. Can Spain bring some of that, fiesta and some of that finesse that they were missing tonight? Or are the Danes going to be bringing home the bacon, Chris?
Yeah, I didn't get a laugh when I said it earlier, so I'm not going to give you a laugh either. But they look very streaky, though, I thought. That was the only thing. Hey.
They're good at the back. They're good at the back unless they get smoked by Spain.
Boom. I think we've run out of now. Let's. That was a great save by the Germans. But yeah, I got to be honest with you. I'm not convinced Spain are going to do that at all.
Really?
I'm really not. It was the Germans that put 4 past Denmark, and we saw how clinical the Germans were tonight with very little possession. I think Denmark will beat Spain. I don't know what you want. Is it our jokes you are saying no to, Charlotte, or is it something?
Or is it the discrimination against Spain?
Yeah. And I love Spain. I more than Germany anyway. But guy, that's it. It finished 2-0 to the Germans. Looking good for the final. I still don't think there's any team on that performance. I still think England have got as good a chance as anything. Do you, Dan?
Yeah. I expect us to go all the way.
Yeah. So thank you very much, everybody. Please, if you haven't done already, please give us a little subscribe. It would be most gratefully received. And also to this guy, where can they find you? Well, here most of the time, obviously, but apart from here, where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Turf Morehouse TV on YouTube, and obviously by searching Turf Morehouse on social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, and Instagram, and the rest of them. As I say, if you're a social media junkie like me, then you'll find us on most as long as you search Turf Morehouse. So please do show your support.
And do that. The link is below to his Dan's YouTube channel. If you missed any of that, our OnlyFans, I'll give you his link afterwards when he's gone. Dan, thank you very much, sir. We will speak soon, no doubt. In fact, we'll probably speak straight after this. Thank you very much. Take care. Stay safe, mate. All the best.
No worries. Thanks for having me, and thanks for everyone getting involved in the chat as well. So take it easy.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. All the best. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. So thanks to Dan there, Turf Morehouse TV. He's so close to the 500. We can taste it. Get over there and give him your subscriptions. It's free. You don't even have to pay for it. Ciao, Charlotte. Italy. Is it Italy tomorrow? This could be interesting. If it is, let's have a look, Charlotte, and see. Not on that page, it won't tell me. Italy are playing Thursday. They've got Iceland on Thursday. And if they win that, they'll go on and play Tesco. Wah, 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 wah. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe. Would love you forever if you do. I am back tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We are interviewing Rodri Giggs. And if you haven't heard of him, well, it is Ryan Giggs' brother. And we're going to be doing that at 7 o'clock. So there might actually be a new show at 6. I'll be able to do that. So no matches tomorrow. So we're able to do that. Rodri Giggs. And we're going to be talking Man United. And in fairness, it's going to be very interesting. Well, we're going to talk about Salford, first of all, which is his boyhood club. We're going to talk Man United and everything that has gone wrong at Man United and what they're going to do next season, which could be very interesting because they actually just stuffed Liverpool 4-0 out in the Far East, wherever they've gone to. So well done, United, for that. And we will then also be talking Wales, because he was obviously a Wales fan, and Wales are in the World Cup. How long for? We'll be discussing that tomorrow. So thank you very much. Today, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock possibly for a new show, because I'm not doing a new show for a few days. But then again, there hasn't been any news at Leicester, has there? Nobody in, nobody out, and there wasn't even anybody shaking it about. Thank you very much for watching. If you have subscribed during the show, the subscriptions have gone up. Thank you so very much indeed. I will see you tomorrow night. Take care. Stay safe. And remember, don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
Cool. I'm out of here. Ooh, that's a wrap.